Hi, everyone. Welcome to our HydraSession this Sunday night. We are so excited to have you here. So first, as you're logging on, just make sure that you have given StreamYard access to show all your comments because we will be giving away prizes tonight. So we want to make sure that we can see who you are every single time you comment. So you want to go ahead and click on that link shown above the video where it says give StreamYard access so that way we can see your face every time that you comment on here. And so as everybody's getting on, we'll give people a chance to get on. We just want to know who invited you tonight. So let us know who your community is, who invited you, and we can go ahead and get this thing started. So while we're waiting for everybody to get on, we'll just go ahead and introduce ourselves real quick. So my name is Ashley Boudreau. I'm a sales director here in Houma, Louisiana. I've been doing this for almost 3 years now, but this by far has been like one of my favorite things that have come out of COVID. So you're in for a real treat with this Hydra session tonight. Becky, you want to go next?
Absolutely. Becky Dorman. I'm in the Dallas area, and I've been in Mary Kay for, well, I'm going on my 5th year. It's just completed 4 years, and just so excited to show you the products. And it's going to be great fun, and hope you enjoy it.
Awesome. Hi, ladies. I'm Kara Kirk. I'm in the Katy area, and I am super excited to be here with you guys tonight. You are in for a treat. You get to try 9 different products in our Hydra session. Your face will be ready for bed, and you are going to love every minute of it. Excited you chose to spend the next 5 minutes with us.
Yay. All right. Thanks, y'all. So, again, as you're getting on, just make sure you comment. Let us know that you're here. And I guess we can go ahead and get started with the first product. So, the first thing that we're going to be using is number 1, which is our, let me get all my stuff, which is our repair cleanser. So this is our time-wise repair cleanser. So this is going to help with advanced signs of aging. It is a foaming cleanser as well. So what you want to do is just go ahead, scoop all that up out of your jar. You're going to see us using our Skinvigorate brushes. So with a brush like this, your face will get 80 or 85 to 90% cleaner than just using your hand. So what it's doing is it's going to take off all the dirt and grime from your face. And so I actually still have my makeup on. So once I'm done, you'll be able to see all the yucky that is on my face still. So, and I see we have some ladies hopping on. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. So again, make sure that you give Facebook access to your comments so that way we can see you. So just like this, that way we know who's commenting and who's joining us tonight. So we are on step number 1 with a Volume Firm facial cleanser. And so as you're putting it on, you can kind of smell it. It has just a really nice scent to it. And it's going to get your face nice and clean. So once you're done with that, you can go ahead and find a wet washcloth or face towel. And so see, mine's really gross from all my makeup still. So go ahead, wipe it off with a face towel. Warm washcloth usually works best. Hello, hello, ladies. And so you're just going to go ahead and wash that right off. Again, this cleanser is $28. And it comes in a pretty nice sizable bottle. So you can see mine, I've been squeezing the life out of it because I'm not ready to give it up yet. But that's because I know there's still a whole bunch in here. So like tonight, I'll probably cut this off. So any tubes that you have like this, cut the top off because there's still a whole lot of product in there. So that will last you at least 5 to 6 long months. So once we've got that off, we can go ahead and move on to the next step. So I'll go ahead and let Kara take over.
Awesome. Okay, so for those of you who just joined us, we are on step number 2. We just cleansed with step number 1. Step number 2 is our microdermabrasion refine. So you want to grab that sample, and this is the first piece of a 2-piece exfoliation regimen that we have. So we're going to use just the Refine tonight as far as the HydraSession goes. But you can get this with a pore minimizing serum as well whenever you buy our microdermabrasion set. But this, you're going to notice, has little microcrystals in it. And so you want to take that sample that you have and you want to just, I'm going to actually use the skin brush because I like to use it with my skin brush, but you guys can just use your hands, and you just want to exfoliate on your face. You're going to feel those microcrystals. They're aluminum oxide crystals, and so those are going to exfoliate your skin about 2 layers deep, and it's just going to get dead dry skin off that we've accumulated just, through living life, wearing makeup, just all the stuff we come in contact with, and just the elements and things like that. So exfoliating your skin is really, really important. And so this is going to exfoliate you about 2 to 3 layers deep. With that kind of an exfoliation, kind of that mid-range exfoliation, you would want to do that about twice a week when you're microderming. And so once you've done that really good and those microcrystals have exfoliated you, then you want to go ahead and take your wet washcloth and wipe again. You want to get all of those crystals off because we don't want any residual crystals left on our face as we move on to the next step. So this is going to be the first of several exfoliating steps that you're going to do in this HydraSession. So that was the Microdermabrasion Refine. It retails for $32 by itself. Really, really great product. It's taking about, like I said, 2 to 3 layers off. You want to do it about twice a week. Whenever you're not doing like a full HydraSession like this or whatever, just for like normal use, you would do it about twice a week. So I'm going to turn it over to Becky now for product number 3.
Hi there. Product number 3 is our charcoal mask. I got a little bit of a head start. I put it on my nose. So this is the charcoal mask and the regular size. You should have a sample number 3. And the charcoal mask is navy bean extract. It has active charcoal. And we have the honeysuckle and the rosemary. So the smell is absolutely wonderful with it. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. This is the applicator, which is wonderful because I used to get this all over my fingers. And so a lot of times it just really helps not to get that on your fingers. So we'll just add a little bit here. You can, it is a wash off charcoal mask. It's not anything that pulls your skin off, which makes it absolutely wonderful. And if you can smell the step or the smell the charcoal mask, yeah, the number 2, the microdermabrasion is like one of my absolute favorites. So that's kind of fun to do. And with the charcoal mask, I'm just going to add a little bit around my chin area. I know, Jennifer, right? It's just really, really nice. It just goes on smooth. It'll come out like a darker gray. And then when it dries, it'll start being a lighter shade of gray. And then what you'll see is all the pores that we pull all the impurities out. The navy bean extract and the charcoal pulls all the impurities out of your face around your skin and probably like your T-zone and stuff like that. So it just pulls all that out and just leaves your skin just nice and fresh. If you have rosacea, this is really, really good with rosacea. It just calms your skin, calms the redness, and just makes your face feel so much better. And we like to do the charcoal mask. You can do that like 2 to 3 times a week. You don't want to do this every day. It might dry out your face, but It's just a wonderful, wonderful product. Plus, it would be, I gave a lot of these, sold a lot of the charcoal masks for Christmas presents. You can put it in the charcoal box and then put the applicator with it. Just really cute ideas. And that could be their lump of coal. So it's just absolutely perfect. The next product is number 4. And this is going to be the Satin Lips Shea Sugar Scrub. Yes, if your husband uses a charcoal mask, that's even better. I love to tell the story when we were doing virtual parties at home. A husband came with a wife and he said, I'm just going to sit here and play my game and, just ignore me. And I go, no, if you show up, you've got to use it. So we used it on his face and he absolutely loved it. So yes, teenagers, men, women, everybody loves the charcoal mask. So the next one is this sugar scrub is number 4. It's $12 by itself. And this is like an exfoliation for your lips because you really don't have any other exfoliation on your lip area. So you can just take a little bit, put that over your lips, and just kind of massage it into your lips. If you taste a little bit of it, or some of it goes in your mouth, it's not going to hurt. It's edible, so it's going to be fine. And I like the sugar scrub for like late at night before I go to bed. I do the sugar scrub and then just rinse that off. You can take again your after you've left it on there for a minute, just take your wet rag again and then just wipe that off. You don't really need to have it sit there, but late at night, at the end of the day, it just feels so good. And then you notice if you look at your lips, it's going to bring the natural color out of your lips. So before, mine were a little whitish, now they're a little bit more pink. So it just brings the natural color out of your lips. So that's the sugar scrub, and it's absolutely wonderful too.
Well, thanks, Becky. So I'm
Yes.
going to keep you on with me for a little while
Yes.
while we let that charcoal mask dry. So before I move on to what Becky and I are going to talk about, I just wanted to again thank y'all for being on with us and helping your consultant out with her training. So just for you being here, you're helping her to reach really big goals. And so one of the things that we help to train our consultants with is basically how to answer your questions about the Mary Kay business. So what we need to do is now is your time to ask any question you have ever wanted to know about running your own Mary Kay business. So there is no right or wrong question, anything you ever wanted to know, because what we'll do is, first of all, you'll get entered to win prizes every time you ask a question. So the more you ask, the more chances you have to win. And then 2, like I said, this helps us to train our beauty consultants for how to answer these questions and to have all the information and the knowledge that they need to best help and serve you. So what I want y'all to start doing right now while me and Becky kind of chit chat and share some more facts with y'all is just ask us any question you have ever wanted to know about running your Mary Kay business. So even if you'd rather go outside and get hit by a car than ever do your own Mary Kay business, it's very dramatic, I know, but even if you would rather do that, pretend like you are like wanting to know more information about it. So even if it's not for you, you could be asking for somebody else. So there could be somebody else that you have in mind who you think would be great at doing something like this. So we want to know all those questions that you have. So while Becky and I are sharing some quick facts with you about the Mary Kay business, go ahead and ask those questions for us. So what Becky and I are going to do, because it's really fun to make somebody talk while they have their charcoal mask drying, because as you can feel, it's starting to harden now. And so you almost feel like you don't want to smile. So that's the perfect time to make somebody talk, right? So, so what
Absolutely.
Becky and I, So what Becky and I are gonna do, just share some quick Mary Kay facts with y'all about things that like people don't typically know about Mary Kay or realize that we do. So Becky, I'll let you go first. What is one of your favorite things that Mary Kay does or has?
I think one of my favorite things, Ashley, is the green, where we have the distribution center right here in the U.S. and our manufacturing plant is right here in Dallas. So we have, I think we only have 4 distribution center now. Normally it's 5, but one has, has been put on hold due to COVID. But I just think that that is, awesome with 0% landfill of all our products and everything. So I think that's what I'm most impressed with. It's really very cool.
That is one of my favorite things too. The fact that they're taking the initiative to
Mhm.
have less oh, what would you call it? I guess to recycle more, less trash basically. So not
Right.
having so much trash that's not going to go just be stuck in a landfill or anything. So that is one of my favorite things too. So one of my favorite things is that Mary Kay, every time you wash your face with Mary Kay, you're actually helping to stop animal testing in
Mhm.
places like China. So we're one of the first cosmetic companies in America to do a moratorium on animal testing. And so we're able to do this through helping them to start doing in vitro testing as opposed to the animal testing, which has been making really great progress for. And we've paid for both of those tests here in the United States and now also in China too. So we can show Chinese government that these are safe practices and safe products can be produced without testing on animals. And I know that that is a huge thing for a lot of people who are getting more health conscious just as far as the environment goes. And then two, about what they're putting on their bodies as far as cruelty-free products. So you can be assured that Mary Kay is one of those companies who is not going to be testing on animals. So Becky, go ahead, give us one more of your favorite things.
Let's see. I think one more is that, every time we wash our face with the Mary Kay products, there are women and families that across the U.S. have a safe shelter to stay in. And that was one of Mary Kay's really, really big pushes to make sure domestic violence is taking, to do our part in domestic violence. And I think it's actually about $3 million a year that we donate to domestic violence. So that's
Right.
pretty awesome. It's an awesome
Right.
company.
Yes. And so too, there's also a number that you can text. Like if you know someone or suspect someone is going through a domestic violence situation, you can actually share with them this number. So where you text love is to 22522. And what that's going to do is it's going to put that person in direct contact with a real person that they can just talk through text and basically just explain to them like what a healthy relationship looks like and how to get help too. And so I know that's a huge thing that a lot of people for sure with this company doesn't realize that's around. I know there's a few numbers like that that's available to women, which is amazing. So this is just another number that you can share with people who just, even if you don't think that they need it now, just share with everyone that you know to let them know like, hey, Mary Kay has this outsource of support for women who are in these dangerous situations. So I also
Absolutely.
that is amazing. All right, Becky. Well, thanks so much. I'll go ahead and kick it back to you so that way you can help these ladies get these masks off.
Absolutely. So what we're going to do next is take a washcloth, and preferably warm water if you have it, is generally, or any kind of cloth actually, and just take the cloth, and then we're just going to kind of let it set on the area. Here, I'll put it down here. Let it sit on the area for just a couple of seconds. It just gets moistened up, and then we're just going to actually just do a quick removal. And, you know, if you've ever seen those crazy videos where they peel off the mask, that just looks absolutely horrid to me because I'm thinking that's taking pieces of your skin off, which this absolutely does not. And it just comes off so, so easily that it just leaves your face just nice and fresh and just really, really cool. So then you just kind of pat that dry, and then we've got that all taken care of. So there we go. And I think now we're going to do the facial peel with Kara.
Yes. Okay, ladies. So I am going to talk you through step number 5. We are on the Revealing Radiance facial peel now. And this is our last exfoliation product that we're going to use before we move you into nourishment and hydration. So you want to take your sample of that and you want to apply this just like the mask. So pretend you have cucumbers on your eye area, put it everywhere that cucumbers don't touch. I will say, you don't want to get too close to your eye area, like just like from here down is fine, because this is meant for your face, not for your eye area. And because we've already done a little bit of exfoliation already, you're going to feel what I like to call the Tinkerbell tingle with this product. And so it will have a slight tingle, and you'll probably feel it for sure since we've already done a little exfoliation ahead of this. So don't let that alarm you. That means it's working. What that tingle is telling you is that this product, this is the deepest exfoliation product that we offer. And so it's going to exfoliate you about 4 to 5 layers deep. And so that's what you're feeling with that tingle. It's exfoliating all these dead, dry skin layers off. And literally, that's why it's called a facial peel. It's like you're peeling layers off your skin, but it's not like a, harsh chemical peel or anything like you've heard of that you can get in salons and stuff where your face is all red and you can't go in the sun and can't wear makeup and stuff after. Not like that, but it is peeling layers of your skin off every time you use it, just because we get all this accumulated dead dry skin. And so that's a very good thing to do here and there. And so because of how deep this one exfoliates, you would only want to use this one once a week. Okay, we don't have to exfoliate that deep more often than that. So there is glycolic acid in this, and that's what's doing a lot of that tingling and just getting all those layers of dead, dry skin off. So this one applies like a mask, and then it sits like a mask. So we are going to let it sit a few minutes. And I think Ashley's going to join me on screen and some of those questions.
Yes. So while we let our facial peel sit, Kara and I are going to go ahead and answer some of your questions. So if you haven't gotten any questions yet, it's not too late to do it. Because remember, every time you ask us a question, you're getting entered to win some prizes. Okay. So, Kara, here's one good question that I've seen so far. Do you have online trainings?
Sorry, what did you say?
Do you have online trainings? I'm just
trainings. Okay.
Yes.
Am I coming through okay? Because I'm having trouble hearing you guys a little, but can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. It comes like it skips every now and then, but for the most part, I get everything that you say.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna keep talking. So if for whatever reason what I'm saying isn't being heard, then feel free to take over make me stop talking, because I don't know if it's just me hearing all of the static or not. Okay. Do we have online training? Yes, we do. We have so many different training opportunities, and we have different ones that might fit your learning style too. So, in the COVID world, everything's pretty much online. We have different types of online, even where you can meet virtually, like live, like on a live Zoom or something like that with your director and learn that way. Or we've also got just like self-paced online trainings as well, things called Mary Kay University and things like that. So there are so many resources available to us. The company is really amazing about giving us exactly what we need to be successful. And the really cool thing that sets us apart from most companies like ours is the sales director support. So I've done other home-based businesses prior to Mary Kay, and I never had a mentor like I do in Mary Kay, like my sales director. Um, Everybody that comes into Mary Kay gets assigned a sales director to be her personal mentor and to help her. And like we as sales directors get special training from the company just to mentor people that are new in this business and to help them. So that is something that I think is like one of the most amazing resources that you get just for free. Just when you sign up, you get that person. And there is no way that I could have done this business with 3 baby boys and a husband that has like crazy, crazy work hours. There's just no way I could have done it and been successful like I have without that sales director support, because I could not have figured it out on my own. So yes, there's online training, but there's also the sales director as your mentor, and that's been huge, huge, huge for me.
Absolutely, yes. And so I see another question, but we're actually going to get to that like in a few minutes. But before we go ahead and answer that, I'll just kind of give y'all, because I don't see any other questions yet. So make sure you're getting your questions in. But I'm just going to go ahead and tell y'all a little bit about how I got started. So, like I said, in December makes 3 years that I've been doing this. And so, what made me sign up was I work full time as a speech language pathologist. So with that job comes a master's degree. Typically, with a master's degree comes a whole lot of student loan debt. So by the time I was done, I was looking at $74,000 worth of student loan debt, and I was like, I am not spending 10 plus years paying on this. I'm not doing it. There are so many other things that I would rather be spending my money on. And so what I did was, my boss, my old boss, actually gave me a Dave Ramsey book to read, and she was his Total Money Makeover book. And so if anybody's familiar with Dave Ramsey, he's like the finance guru, basically tells you how to get out of debt in a period of time. And so he told me at the end of the book that you either need a second job or you need a side hustle. And the best side hustle that you're going to have is working for yourself. And so that's where Mary Kay came into play for me, because I've been buying my products on from my now senior director for about 3 to 4 years. And so I was like, well, surely if she could do this with like having twin girls and like having a full-time job and all this other kind of stuff, and I don't have any kids, I'm only taking care of myself, then surely I could find some time to work this business into my life and just make some extra money. And so just from doing that and working my business consistently, within my first year of Mary Kay, I was able to pay off close to $50,000 in my student loan debt. So that took a huge chunk of weight off from me, and is like to this day. So I was actually able to take time off from my first full-time job because I was not happy there. And then now I'm at a new full-time job that I'm very much happy with, plus still working my Mary Kay business on the side. And so that's really the other thing that I love about this too, is that you don't have to um, make your life fit into Mary Kay. You make Mary Kay work around everything else it is that you have going on in your life. Because working this even part time, it's not real part time hours. Like part time could be 1 to 2 hours every week if you wanted it to be. So you can absolutely, this is super flexible. So you can make it be whatever it is that you want it to be, for sure. And so that's what I've loved most about it. Kara, you want to share a little bit about how you got started?
Yeah, sure. So, as I mentioned before, I had done a few other home-based businesses. Um, And so honestly, I was a little skeptical going into Mary Kay, because I was like, well, why will this be any different? I didn't feel like I was hugely successful in the past. And but I also knew I needed something for me because I was going crazy. I was home with the kids and I wanted to stay home with the kids, but I needed something else to focus on too, just a good balance in my life. And I prior to Mary, CPA, so I was in the public accounting world as working as an auditor, and I loved my corporate job. But once kids came into the picture, I did not love the corporate hours and then just having to be somewhere at a certain time and answering to somebody and sick days and things like that. I just wanted to answer to me and be able to be where my kids were. And so this was kind of that perfect solution for me. And it really did just at a time I'm real. I'll anything you want to know. I was suffering from severe postpartum depression whenever I started Mary Kay, and it saved me, y'all. Like, it has made me a better mom, a better wife, a better friend, a better person. I'm always bettering myself because of the environment that it's provided for me. So, outside of the fact that it's a business and I've made money and I've had financial success, it has literally saved me. And so I know I'm not alone in that. I know a lot of women have started Mary Kay just to a positive outlet in their life, and it has definitely been that for me.
I love that, Kara. All right, so we'll go ahead. So this is the question, last question. Are there any specials right now? Y'all, there's a ton of specials right now. So I'll go ahead and talk to you about the biggest one. So whenever Kara and Becky and I signed up to be Mary Kay Beauty Consultants, we had to pay $100 plus tax to get our starter kit, and it came with products and all kinds of other stuff. And then we had to pay to get like our website set up, and then our credit card processing program that we use whenever we have customers shop online. So we had to pay for all of that for about $150, I would say. So right now, to get signed up as a Mary Kay Beauty Consultant, it does not cost that much at all. It is literally only $30 to get signed up right now. And so, y'all, that is a huge deal. Mary Kay has never done something like this before. They actually decided to come out with this promotion when, like, we're really in the heat of COVID, I guess you could call it. Just to help out other women who were losing their jobs, getting furloughed, just to help to make some extra money for their family, so that way they didn't have to suffer. And so if you know anything about the lipstick effect, we learned that the lipstick effect happens basically anytime there's like a depression or there's wartime or anything like that. So what that means is a lipstick effect, there's going to be three things that always still sell during a hard time like this. So that's going to be alcohol, cigarettes, and makeup and skincare. And we have one of those. Makeup and skincare. And so I know for sure that many of us have still been doing really well in our businesses, being able to get people the things that they need, especially during these times. If they're like still don't want to go out into the stores or be out in public or anything like that, we can literally just go and drop it off on your doorstep, and then we get paid to do that, because everything that we sell, we make 50% off of that too. And so right now it is only $30 to get started to make that same amount of money. So whether you want to make money or you want to save money and just want to get half off of your own products for yourself, it is literally only $30 right now. And so if you were to sign up today for $30, you will get $50 free in Mary Kay products, plus these cute little bow headbands that we all have. So, and that is a huge deal, you guys. And like Kara said, like, this business has definitely been life changing, not just for financial freedom that it's given us, but also too for the quality time and the sisterhood that we have here. So if you're thinking that you need something like that, or you know someone who needs something like this, definitely talk to your consultant, and we can get you set up. So again, I'll show this again at the end, but you only sign up for $30 right now, and you get 50 free products and one of these cute little bow headbands. All right, so let me see if we have any other questions. No, I think we're good. All right, Carousel, I'll kick it back to you so we can get those masks wiped off.
So we've let this Revealing Radiance facial peel sit, and it has done all that magical exfoliating. And so you don't want to leave this one on. So go ahead and take a washcloth, and you just want to rub this one off. I know you can't see it, but it's still there, and we want to get it off. And your face is going to feel like a baby's bottom after you use this one. Oh my goodness, I love using this product, because I'm always like, oh, There we go. Layers off. It's soft, like you're going to love it. And once we get this off, then we're going to be all set to go to start the nourishment and hydration portion of this and just get you all set and ready for bed. So, just to recap, this was number 5 in your HydraSession. And this was the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. It applies like a mask. You want to let it sit about 15 minutes or so. You only need to use it once a week, and it retails for $65. There's probably 50 to 60 uses in there. And so, because you're only using it once a week, this product is going to last you a very long time. So, this is one of my favorite things, favorite supplements. So, go ahead and get that wiped off, and we'll turn it over to Becky for number 6.
Great. Yeah, the facial peel is one of my favorites as well. So we're going on to number 6. This is the Hydrogel eye patches. It retails for $40, and there are 30 pairs inside here. So you really get a lot of use out of the hydrogel patches. It has a little spatula inside. I'll see if I can show that to you. And then you can separate the eye patches with the spatula. And this will dip out 2 for you because we want to do 2 here, 1 under each eye. So take your samples here if you have them. And it kind of looks, well, I read online where it says it's a smile. And I guess you could look at that as a smile because you smile after you have it on. One thing that is really nice with it is you can put those in the refrigerator, and it really, the coolness really helps too. This is going to help with puffiness and darkness under your eyes. Plus, it's like a pink glitter. So, I mean, who doesn't want that on your face? So, it's made with glycerin, and it's going to put hydration into your eyes. So, if there's any, I know, I love these too. Recommendation is 2 times a week, but I cheat and I use them almost every day because my eyes are so dry underneath them. So I use that every day, and it puts the hydration back into your eyes. And excuse me, again, it's $40 for the 30 pairs for the eye patches. So we're going to leave those on, and usually you let them sit about 15, 20 minutes. We'll just leave them on until the very end today. Excuse me. Allergy season. I don't know what to say. Number 7 is the Nourishing Oil, $48. And this is by far one of my favorites as well. When it first came out, I thought, there's no way I'm going to put oil on my face. I don't like the way that that feels, but this is like a fast drying oil. It's made with olive oil, sesame oil, and almond oil, and vitamin E as well. So you can put a couple of droplets either in your moisturizer or go ahead and put it directly on your face. So take your sample if you have it and just gently put that onto your face area, and we're just going to put it around the eye patches. So this is just going to make your skin feel just absolutely wonderful at this point too. It's it's one of our natural products, and so there's just nothing but 99.4, I think, all natural. So one thing you can do too is my hair gets kind of dried out, and I just take the oil, put a little bit on, and just put that on my hair as well. It's really good. You just put it, I generally just put it on the ends, the tips of it. And then also you can put it on your cuticles. If you have rough or dry elbows, you can do that as well. And it is, you know, just fantastic with the little medicine dropper here. So this is the Nourishing Oil for $48, and it is just amazing.
Thank you, Becky. All right. So, like she said, we're going to keep those eye patches on for a little while. That nourishing oil is also going to stay on tonight as well. So, all the other steps that we are doing are going to stay on your face. And so, now I'll go ahead and I'll kick it to Kara so she can help y'all put on your next step. We're doing the moisture renewing gel mask.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It said number 7 still, so I was confused.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
All right, guys. I'm doing number 8. This is our moisture renewing gel mask, y'all. This is such an amazing mask. So it's technically in our family of masks, but what's really cool is because of its gel formula, you do this last anytime you're ever going to use it. So you put this on last and it can penetrate through everything else you've already done, even moisturizer. So like when I use this just on a regular night when I'm not doing a HydraSession, it'll penetrate through my night cream and everything. And then you sleep in it, okay? And it locks moisture in and just like super hydrates you every night. So go ahead and take your sample of that, and you're just going to put this all over your face as well, just like we did all of our other masks. You're just going to put it all over your face, and it is like the most cooling, awesome gel mask ever. And you're going to sleep in it. So I assume no one has anything going on tonight, so you can sleep in this. If you do, then go ahead and wash it off and put your makeup on if you need to. But if you don't and you're going to bed, just sleep in this, wash it off in the morning. Totally fine to sleep in. And it's just gonna like super hydrate you. This is a really great mask if you're tend to be a little more dry. Even if you're not dry and you just want some extra hydration, it's something good to do a couple times a week. You can do it as many times a week as you want. It's not going to hurt anything. I love to travel with this mask. So if I'm traveling, and specifically if I'm flying, just being on an airplane and the recirculated air that from just being on the plane can really dry you out. So this is a really great mask to have when you're traveling, to just rehydrate you when you've gotten dried out from traveling and all of that good stuff. So and then not my own personal testimony, because I had already had babies before I knew this, but a good friend of mine that's also a sales director swears by this to put on your pregnant belly to help prevent stretch marks. So just a couple of other fun uses for this gel mask, and this retails for $22. It would make a great gift as well during this holiday season for anyone in your life that might want just a little pampering. So
Yay. Thank you, Kara. All right. So next thing that we're going to do while we're letting those eye patches sit, while we're letting your oil and the moisture renewing gel mask kind of sit and settle in, Kara and I are going to share with you some of the deals and specials that we have going on for y'all just for tonight. So Kara, you want to tell them the first deal that we have?
yes. So every time that anyone is willing to try products with us and help their consultant out and give their feedback on anything, we are going to thank you by giving you some fun goodies and freebies and things like that. So the first thing that you are getting for being on tonight is another virtual session free to you that you can pick when it is. And what we typically do with those is we have skincare happy hours, or you can get on, like right now we've got all kinds of things. We've got holiday sip and we've got Fab Five and Fives. We've got all kinds of stuff that you can get on virtually and learn about something different. And this is the only products are required. So you wouldn't even need products. You could just jump on and kind of use it as a little tutorial. And so you get that free, and that just for helping your consultant out. So you can pick what that is and when it is. And then if you like free stuff, if you want to just invite 2 to 3 ladies to join you for your free virtual session, they can pop on and come from home and join you, and just be a part of that. Fill out the survey. Get 30 surveys out every month. That's like a goal that we have where she earns things when we get 30 surveys filled out for our products. And so if you're willing to help her get 2 to 3 extra surveys from some friends, you're going to get free products from her just for helping her out with that. So if you're willing to do that and be a connector for us and help your consultant in that way, then you want to comment deal so that she knows that, so that she can set some free stuff aside for you, and you'll get products and one of these bows. And then she'll get you all set up, and you can pick your day, time, and event that you want to do.
Yes. All right. Thank you, Kara. So I'll go ahead and I'll share the rest of our specials with y'all for today. So the other things that we have going on. So for one, what your consultant is going to need you to do. So first thing she's going to do is she's going to send you a survey to fill out. So we need you to fill out that survey that she sends you. And then what's also going to happen is she's going to call you. And so what we need you to do whenever she calls you is to answer her phone call, because all she needs to do is just ask you 4 questions. And so because I don't like surprises, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what those 4 questions are. So she's going to ask you, did you have fun tonight? Let's go ahead and get your second free beauty experience scheduled. She's going to ask you if you want to take advantage of the bag special that I'm about to share with you guys. And then she's going to ask you if you are ready to get signed up and start your Mary Kay business. Oh, I see a bunch of deals coming in. She's going to ask you if you are ready to get your Mary Kay business started for only $30 today. So that's what she's going to ask you, those 4 questions, okay? So that's what she needs you to do first. So she needs you to answer that survey she's going to send you, and then she's going to need you to pick up the phone whenever she calls you. All right, so our next deal that we have is that tonight, so all the products that we use tonight, all 9 of those, so typically the retail value of that would be $283, okay? But tonight we have a bag special going on, and so I forgot to grab my cute little roll-up bag. If Becky or Kara, you have your roll-up bag near you to show, that would be great. Becky has it. Okay, perfect. So tonight only, you can get all 9 of those products, plus that super cute travel roll-up bag. You can see it has the little pockets that come off. Those pockets, if you stick them in the dishwasher, washes really easily. You can get all 9 products plus that bag for $249 tonight. So $249, y'all. And remember, this is all stuff that you're not going to do these steps like this every single night. This is just like a maybe once a week or like twice a month kind of thing. So like you will get all those products plus the cute bag for $249 tonight. If that is not an amazing Christmas gift to yourself or someone that you know, I don't know what is. So that is a steal. So thank you, Becky. That again is our other special. So we have our deal special going on whenever you share your second appointment with friends. We have this bag special going on, the HydraSession Happiness Bag, that it's worth $315 or $318 retail value. You get it for $249 tonight, okay? And then the third special that we have, of course, is the sign-on for $30. So you sign up for $30 tonight, you get $50 in free product from us, you get one of these cute headbands, and then you get all of your own products for half off just for signing up. And so like I said, whether you want to sign up because you want to make a little extra money or because you want to save money and just get all your products for half off, either way, it's $30 either way for you to sign up and join us tonight. So again, your consultant, don't worry, your consultant is going to send you a picture with all the products that we use tonight that also has the special price on it too. So if you can't remember it, don't worry, she's going to send you all that information and the survey, and then she's going to go ahead and give you a call, okay? So now what I'll do is I'll bring Becky back in, because Becky is going to share with us our last product of the night.
Thanks, Ashley. So our last product is product number 9. So if you have your sample bags, you just want to go to number 9. This is the lip balm, the satin lip balm, white tea and citrus, and it is awesome. you have like a little applicator on the balm itself. You just put a little bit on your lips, and that just soaks into your lips that we had done earlier where we scrubbed it. And now we have the pretty pink lips. And then we're just putting the lip balm on there. Some companies have the products that kind of dry out your lips, and this one does not. It is, I know I use those EO eggs, and I just did that like every 30 minutes, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. So it has an ingredient called camphor, and for the camphor, it's usually for your cold sores, but a lot of companies put that into their moisturizers, which, you know, yes, it does help protect it, but it also dries out your lips. So you're reapplying constantly with this, you know, the Shea Butter Balm. You do not have that problem at all. Again, it just, you know, I do this like late at night before I go to sleep too. And because it seems like my lips dry out in the evenings as much as during the day. So the lip balm, it's the bomb. It's $12. And now we've got our gel patches. So all we do with that is you just gently take that off. I know they're not reusable, ladies, so don't save them, because most of the ingredients have gone into your eyes by now, so there's probably nothing left. If you have any residue left on your eyes, take your ring finger, because that's your weakest finger, and tap that into your eye area. Now, if we had taken before and after pictures, you would have seen a huge difference in your eyes, because you just see immediate results with that. So the more that you use the eye patches, the better your eyes will look. And so that's all 9 of our products that we've got.
Yes, thank you, Becky. I can really, like, I was looking at your eyes and I was like, oh my gosh, I can really tell a difference right now compared to when we started.
I know, right?
Nice. They're amazing. All right, ladies. Well, thank y'all so much for joining us. Before we hop off, though, we have our winner. So our winner is actually winning her own jar of our hydrogel eye patches tonight. And so our winner is Jennifer Haynes. Congrats, Jennifer. Make sure you give your address if she doesn't already have it to your consultant. Make sure that you let me, Becky, or Kara know her address. And that way we can get her goodies sent to her. So congrats again, Jennifer. But yes, so we are all done. Again, thank y'all so much for joining us tonight, for helping out your beauty consultant. I know she really appreciates it. And I hope y'all had a really great time. I hope this brought you some joy tonight as we're all ramping up to get ready for the Thanksgiving holidays. I know sometimes it could be stressful for some people, but I hope y'all all have a great holiday week if you have the week off. Before we go, though, if you have any questions, we're going to sit tight for just a few minutes just in case we have any questions that we didn't get to answer. And you want to go ahead and ask us those now, that's totally okay. But if you're good, you're ready for bed, we hope to see y'all again. So remember, tomorrow night, we do have our sip and shop going on tomorrow in this same Facebook group. So make sure that you tell your consultant that you want to be a part of that. Get some holiday shopping done early. And if not, we'll see y'all again hopefully soon, back for your second appointment. So good night, everyone. Hope y'all have a fabulous night. Ladies, how does y'all face feel?
So good.
Wonderful.
Yay.
Wonderful.
Good deal. Oh, how much for the eye patches? So it's $40 for the eye patches. That comes with 30 pairs. So that's a little over 3 months supply of the eye patches. So it's $40 for a jar.
Mm-hmm. Which are great Christmas gifts as well, because the eye patches, it's like my son-in-law, I even got him hooked on them too. So he wears the eye patches. They're not just for women only.
That's awesome. I'm about to make Matthew start wearing them, to be honest.
They make a big difference.
All right, ladies. Well, I think we're good to go. I don't see any other questions coming through. So like I said, we'll hope to see y'all again soon, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Good night, everyone.
Don't forget to fill out the survey.
Yes, don't forget to fill out
Yes.
the survey and answer your consultant's phone call.
Yes.